friends, Allison here with AJ's Inspired Life. I'm just getting some journaling done and thought I would talk to you as I flip through these pages here. I often come down to my room at night and need to get some pages done. You can see there, today's the 27th. As I was filming this, it was the 27th. You can see I have, basically the week's worth of journaling to do. I do not have the time to do the daily journaling anymore right now. And so as much as that is a blessing, it is also something I'm trying to figure out how to balance. So it ends up being like I have to come down and get a few pages done at a time. And as much as I would like to just film a process video with you guys and take you along, they're like way over an hour. And it's just ridiculous because I'm filming stuff like this, me erasing. And I could go back through and edit all of this out even and make it shorter, but I'm finding the time crunch on that is even hard. So I'm just speeding this up a little bit for you guys and we can kind of catch up as we go. So that day is, so basically this is the last week of February that I'm documenting, and I know now we're already in March, obviously, but so I'm still in my little ledger book there, and I'm just trying to go through and put some journaling spots down. I'm starting with some color. Someone had asked what those colors were on one of my last videos, and I had replied, but those are my daubers from Tim Holtz, and they do not make them anymore. And so I have found, well, I had like 2 or 3, but I had found the rest. The ones I have found like on eBay or other people selling them. And it's not a complete set. I don't know if he sells a complete set or if he sold them in whatever sorts of packs. I don't know. I just have what I have. So, and yeah. So anyway, I don't know if you could make a dauber of some sort, of like a watercolor in a dauber, like a bingo dauber or something. It might be worth a try because they're kind of fun just to play with and color up the back of that page. So I'm finding myself doing a lot more journaling in this journal. I think the lines lend to that. I also find I'm probably processing a little bit more even at the end of the week than some days. And maybe I'm just like not decorating as much also. I don't know. There's Flo from Progressive. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's the screenshot. I know everyone's been posting it. And, but like Laura and Nicole or whatever, like, but I'm like for real, you guys. So I found that little screenshot of the sloth who right now is seriously like my spirit animal. And I think that, first of all, I'm really struggling with not working out. Let's be clear about what's happening in my life. Second of all, this job is sucking the life out of me in terms of hours of my day. And so just stuff happened at work. And so that quote is like, well, you can see it. Anyway, it was like, I was like, whatever bitches and the bitches, whatever. So I was like, it's so perfect for today. So I found the sloth quote and I thought it was great. But you can see like that turned around. That was like my work quote for the day, if you will. And then that's Flo on the other side. She's cheering because it's soccer season again, you guys. We are back full force. My kid is playing, high school as well as club. They've taken this season and condensed it into the short, like we have 3, she has 3 games this week for high school, like 3 nights in a row they play, which is a lot. It's a lot. So on top of club and everything, but I don't care. I'm going. So, and it's hilarious because we can't get, only the home school is getting tickets, and it's a limited number, obviously. And then, okay, so I'm showing you there. Let me pay attention to the video. I'm showing you there like that fist or whatever. So I dried the ink on the other side of the page, right? And as you guys know, those Fixon markers, they go away in heat. Now I could take this book up and pop it into the freezer and see if that ink comes back. But I often write on those pages in my Fixon to remind me what happened that day, right? To remind me, of the events or the things I want to document for the day. So, so as I heated the other side of it, obviously it went away. So, okay, I may not remember everything that happened that day. That's all right. Anyway, soccer's back in, and we get only a limited amount of tickets per player, right, for the home games. So if it's an away game, we're not supposed to attend. So obviously everyone's still attending. And so there's like, it's one of those things where I'm like, I think I want to take a picture to document this, like for history even or something, because so there's like, let's say, I don't even know, 60 people in the stands, right? And sitting whatever, all with masks on or whatever. And then around the field, like around the gates of the field or whatever, on cars, parked on hills, you know, are all the other parents. Home team, extra people, whatever, away team. And so we're all just, it's stupid. Like we're all there. Not all. I mean, obviously not everyone, but it's just like to drive by a field and see like 60 people in the stands and then the whole gate around it, has people standing, and it's cold up here. Let's also put that into the equation. So we're covered in blankets and masks and hats and scarves and mittens and, standing outside the gate with our little hands on the gate, like, let us in. So anyway, Flo is my spirit soccer mom right there, because my girl and her team brought home another W that night. So we had to document that. So I'm just trying to use up stuff from magazines, use up the sticker books. There's that sports book. I was like, oh yeah, victory. The sticker at the top that you see kind of hanging off that page, I'm going to cut that off, but it's from the Happy Planner. It's a colorful box. Oh, there it is. Colorful box book, and I'm really enjoying that. Like, I think they provide some good journal spots, and it is exactly what it says it is. It's only boxes, and they're just different colors. I have another one that's also just boxes, but they're not quite as colorful. Obviously, it was the first, I don't know, edition, and they were like white, so with some color. But I kind of like the colored ones, and I think some of them have lines, and some of them have different whatever. But I do think they add like a nice, easy spot to journal. So I'm just looking through. I'm going to do a tour of my sticker books for you guys. Someone had asked, like, how many do you have or something? And I don't really want to discuss it, quite frankly, because the answer is too many. But I will show them. I think I showed them a while ago, but I'll show you the ones I have. And I don't know if I'll do a flip. It would take forever. I might show you the ones I have and some of the differences. Like, because I have two student ones, because they came out with edition 1 and then edition 2, and they're different. So I really like those. And like I said, I have two of I think that's a student one right there. But that's really fun. Like, look at it. It has a cactus and a hello, and I don't know why it has a cactus and donuts in the student one, but that's fine. I'm going to pull that cactus in just a little bit here. Not in this video, but my girl's traveling to Arizona soon, so we'll be doing that. And then I'm going to Arizona soon. My niece is getting married, and I'll be the only one from my family attending. But we got to do what we got to do. So yeah, so just putting that page together. At the top, I do have some football tape. My daughter went out to see, I guess, her boyfriend. I guess they're back together. Yes, I guess they're back together. We've kind of had a few conversations about it, but anyway, she went out to watch him because they're still like best friends. It's just this sweet, I don't know. I just love that they're still best friends. And so anyway, that night in particular on the 26th, she went out to watch his football game, but she didn't have a ticket. And so she was on the outside of the gate, so it's just what people do. And then even the police come by and they're like, oh, you got a pretty good seat, so it's just what's normal these days, which is just so sad. I just don't understand it all. So, but I'll tell you what, I admire the kids especially. I mean, I know we're all getting through this piece by piece, but these kids, man, they are resilient and they're getting through this. So they're making memories the best way they can under the circumstances in safe conditions and, masked and everything else. And I'm really looking forward to them going back to school. And I know that's not everyone's opinion, and that's completely fine. I totally honor your opinion and your choice with your kid. And but for us and my kid, both of them, my son is already back at college, obviously, and attending some classes in person. They only offer some classes in person. And one of his rotates. So, like, he has 4 people in his, I forgot what they call it, learning module or something. I don't even know. Um, like, they rotate. So, he only goes to that class once a month because they all go, one time a week and rotate. Anyway, whatever. So, and my girl starts back at high school here soon. So, and she'll be attending part time because they're on a AB schedule, I guess. So who knows? I'm not loving this page. This is not my favorite page at all. I'm just, as you can see, putting stickers down there, but it doesn't matter. I'm just going to journal the day. Not every day is amazing. Well, not every day is amazing, period, right? But certainly not in our journals either. So that's a snippet from Lynn over at Loveland's Life. That's some of her collage sheet that I had a piece of there. And that's an old, that little corgi dog thing that came off of some, well, I don't even know if you can see, I guess you can see part of it. I'm going to glue it on there. I've had that for a while. That came from Daiso. And I had this like really cool reason. I mean, I've saved it forever. I haven't gone to Daiso in over a year. And I saved it, and I don't even know. I was like, oh, it's going to be perfect for this page. And so I put it on this page. And by the time I come back to journal it, I'm like, why did I put this on this page? I don't even know. So that's me erasing the rest of that, ink. That's one of my Frixons. Those are the Frixon highlighters, actually, which I think are a pretty good highlighter also, like for books especially. Especially if you were using something, maybe you were going to, like a student book, right? I mean, if you're going to use a highlighter, you could literally run a hairdryer over it and it would disappear, and then you could have less highlighting in the book, if that makes sense. I think some of you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, yeah, so basically I'm just trying to get a bunch of these pages done. I'm using the same things on the same pages. I'm not loving the pure white page. I'm finding I do need some background. So that's a sweet picture of my boy. He, wow, he's not struggling. He's adapting and coming to an understanding. See that cute picture of that little corgi in the box? I just love it. My boy is in like an advanced class for college. And I guess he has enough credits that he's ahead a year. So he's a freshman. This is his second semester there, but he's technically a sophomore because he went in with extra credits, right, from high school. And so he signed up for this class, and now looking back, he's like telling the story. He's like, oh, so the advisor said, wow, that's impressive. You're going to take whatever it is, right? And he's like, sure, sign me up, because it's on the list for his major, what he wants. And anyway, so he gets in there. Oh, you guys, you see that picture right there, right? How stinking cute. That's my favorite. Anyway, so he gets in this class, and it's basically like a master's level reading, expectation. And so they spend like 45 minutes in class, and he literally has like 2 hours to 3 hours of reading a night. So anyway, we chunked up that book. He called me. I said, just break it up, man. It's math. Just take the number of pages divided by days, page it, So he sent me a picture from his study room, which is really weird. I don't know if you can see the yellow wall behind him, but I'm like, who painted that study room? That's horrendous. But so I'm using a cloud there from my most recent box of the Lollipop Box Club. She had some little cardstock little clouds. I did color it a little bit. It was like a light blue, maybe for a spring cloudy day. We're not quite there yet. We're having some heavy gray clouds, so I did color it a little bit. That guy at the bottom, you guys, I used him in one of my glue books, and I know some of you saw him. He came from like a local magazine, obviously, this winter. He's a marshmallow snowman. He's taking like a bath in a hot cup of chocolate. I mean, that's, how stinking cute is that? So I put the little marshmallow guy there because this is the second week I've come home and my husband has had a bath going for me. And it's like the sweetest thing ever. I know I shared on one of my last videos, it is his love language, like the doer, right? Or action. And oh man, by Wednesday, I'm like just literally whatever the commercial was, right? Calgon, take me away or whatever. So, oh my gosh, you guys, there's those free printables again. I'm going to see if I can print some of those. One of you smart people, I forgot who it is. I never have my notes when I do these. I like take notes and I say I'm going to note who it was. One of you prints stuff on clear sheets, and I went and got some, and I'm going to try doing some of my printables on clear, and the little soccer balls is one of them, because it kind of looks like washi tape if we're going to be, super creative. So, anyway, I'm enjoying using those. So I'm grateful that that was a resource that was like shared with me. And then that's a border from an old scrapbook paper, that yay. And I'm just cutting that up as well. And just trying to document the days, because this day was like crap. Like the hits just keep on coming. And so, and I do think, I'm so grateful for all of you too, because you've all been so encouraging and so, inspiring, right? Like with your words and like, you could do it. And it's like I so appreciate that. And there's days where it's like, why am I doing this? I don't know. And so again, I told you and I told my husband, we decided like, I'm going to give it 6 months. I'm just going to give it 100% for 6 months. But there is no point in pretending that like the experience was amazing when it wasn't. And so I know that's been a little bit of a topic recently, just with everyone's stress, right? And for you guys to know, like February's usually the worst month of the year, like mental health wise, depression wise, everything. So even heart attacks and everything, I believe, February, because it really is the newness of the year has worn off, right? The whole, yay, we're going to change our life, New Year's resolutions are gone away. And February is often, at least in our hemisphere, is like cold and dark and shorter days. And we're not quite coming into the newness of spring, literally. And so February is a tough month for a lot of people, which is why March brings, such joy. So this is me trying to get some color on that page. That pink is really bright. I've talked to you guys about this before. I'm trying to match that color up in the top right from Trendovi. Those are printables from her. Okay, you guys, the 3 dots on the right-hand side, those are like Avery labels, little white polka dots that you'd put, I don't know what they sell them as. I don't know who uses those for what. I mean, maybe prices on stuff or something. I don't even know. I painted them with my glitter nail polish. And so now they're like glitter dots that I can put on pages. So I like those because apparently I need more stickers and I'm having a shortage of stickers. So I have to now make my own with my nail polish and my Avery stickers. So that's a mom book from Happy Planner. And I'm pulling out a little, okay, so ironically, at the top, I had already prepped the page, and it has kind of this jungle theme. It's not really on that planner, and I do have my favorite punch to the left. Everybody take a moment and just acknowledge, there it is. And I'm kind of sad that the colors don't match better, but I had already glued it in, so it is what it is. But anyway, I had already done that Trendovi printable up at the top, and on the actual printable, it has like a giraffe and some of the stuff. It doesn't quite show on that planner, but so I put a sticker down there in a little first aid box, and that's me wanting to use that cat, and I can't do it. I can't. I'm saving it still. So that at the bottom of that other page, I had put, there's a zebra. If we go back, you'll see it. It's like a zebra little thing at the bottom. It's a Band-Aid, and I put a little first aid thing there. You guys, I sliced my finger, not it wasn't a good thing. Let's just say that. It wasn't a good thing. And so that was Tuesday. I definitely sliced it on Monday. It was still bleeding. Like it was bad. I can't believe I cut my finger that bad. So anyway, I had to put a little note there about that. That is my cutout from my Happy Root order. We tried Happy Root for a couple weeks, and it's a home delivery food service, and we ordered like all vegan stuff, and I just tried it, I think 3 weeks. It's a weekly food delivery. You can obviously change it. I don't know what all their options are, and you just check what you want. Well, what I did, I don't know if I did it correctly, but you just check what you want, like a master list, and then they rotate the food and send it to you. So we're not doing it anymore. It was really good food. Like, and again, a lot of it's easy food. So my daughter even really liked it. And if she's grabbing like an organic vegan snack over something else, especially now that she's basically raising herself since I'm not home to feed her 3 meals a day, I'm really happy with that. So I was happy with the food in it. I just wanted something maybe more. I do think I want to try. I know Holly has been trying what's the one where you order it and they deliver to your door, food menus, all that, but it's a little expensive. HelloFresh maybe? Like actual menu, like actual things to cook together, and they give you the recipe and everything. So Happy Root had some really cool food on it, and yeah, I don't know. And their packaging's all recyclable, and so I did really like that. This is not sponsored, obviously, or anything, but that's just why I had it in my little book there. That was Monday. There's a cloud again. I don't know if I end up using it or not, so I'm just putting busy day, figuring it out at work, a little reflective picture up in the top, and I put the stickers on the right, those hexagon ones are like from the Happy Planner, just journaling about my day. And again, I'm journaling more in this book. I've already done all the journaling, but apparently I just need to journal more. I process it in a different book, obviously, but I don't know. I'm adding maybe less art or stickers or something. It's so funny because this book is not big. This book is relatively tiny. You can see obviously my full hand there, so it's bigger than an A6. I know I gave you the measurements earlier, but so just processing like a little bit about what's going on. So trying to figure it out. I don't know if I'm gonna able to do that or not, but we'll see. And then and just wanting to document it, right? Wanting to not pretend like it's all amazing and figuring it out. So that's what we're doing. As I'm recording this, I'm actually in my office on my lunch break. So I closed the door and I'm having my smoothie and talking to you guys. So, but you can see the differences in my pages, and like the energy, I think, flows kind of from, I get real energetic and then it gets a little hard, and then I get real energetic again, and then and that's normal ebb and flow. I'm looking through those stickers. Those are ones I pulled a little bit ago out of my pile that are kind of like inspirational, if you will, and I knew I'd kind of want to be using those. And so I kind of liked it on that piece of paper. So at the top of that I love the sticky notes. Those are old sticky notes from Target. It says to do. And so I thought that little sticker, it says like, make yourself proud. I thought that was a good thing to go on my to-do list. So as long as I'm doing what I can do. Okay, those are like the mix of sheets I've shown you. Those were some new ones from Pam and I think Lynn. And then these are from that free printable site I showed you that was shared with me so graciously. And you guys, I literally have this mug on my desk, like the Rae Dunn mug. And so, and I think I also shared with you that I think they're supposed to be printed as a planner tab, if you will. And yeah, So I'm deciding I'm going to cover it and kind of, if you will, laminate it. And again, please excuse my lack of editing because this is incredibly, horribly boring to watch. So you're going to see me struggle with this tape a little bit, but I'm going to laminate it so it like flips kind of nicely in that book, and stays flat and all that kind of good stuff. So, and then use it underneath to write on, I guess is the goal there. But I think the size of the mug is like kind of cool, and it's like a neat kind of thing. So I don't know, I like those. I obviously don't have too much use for them every day, but I'll find uses for them. I think they're kind of fun. I was going to print up other ones. I know I told you this. I think Christy Tomlinson at the Planner Society, who I used to subscribe to, like her box, she has a printable of those. She has a Christmas set, and they're smaller too. And you guys are way more savvy than I. And if you like print this up, you could totally make these smaller on your documents. I'm not totally sure. Well, I don't know how to do that, and I'm not totally sure I want to invest any of my energy or time in figuring out how to do that. So it's a big mug. But Christy Tomlinson had some really cute smaller ones. She had a holiday set that said like, Yule and eggnog and all the Christmas ones, if you will. And then she also had another set, like a neutral set like this, which I just thought were really cool. And I almost bought them. And I guess I just never did. And I'm not 100% sure why. Probably because I talked myself out of it and said I didn't need it. And it was probably January, if we're going to be honest. And I was on a no spend. So, but if you want to go to her site at the Planner Society, I can see if I can remember to link her, but she has some cute stuff. That's the stuff from Trendovi, you guys. Look at it. Look at the big giraffe. Isn't it cute? And see that black mark? It's like a stamp, but it looks a little bit like zebra to me. And so I'm trying to tie it all in on my page is what I'm trying to do. And then you see that finger, that sheet to the right is just like a page I've made with cut and paste things on there. I made that a long time ago. You've seen some of those images before. I printed out another one of it, and that like snap out of it. I think I'm going to put that on this page too. There's some of those avatars from our Facebook that Miss Elizabeth at Never Hopeless showed us. I don't even know, figured out how to do, and I was like, oh, well, I do need to figure that out because that I really like. But I only made like that half a page. You can see like it has quotes on the top, and then some of my avatars on the bottom. I only made like 6 of them or something. So I know they change. I should probably go in and make another sheet of them. Again, a lot of effort for me. Ooh, look what I'm doing. It's glitter Mod Podge because, giraffes and succulents and all the tropical goodness, it needs glitter. So I'm adding some more to the top there as well. I'm realizing at this point I don't have my like water, my dipping glass or whatever on my desk. And so I'm just going to leave that brush over there, and I'll put it out later. But yes, you're watching me dry. Oh, this is where I have another learning lesson here. Thank you. Sorry. I'm going to have to go here. I think the video is almost up, but just so you guys know, let's see if I'm going to show you. I think I am going to show you. So I do this page, I glue it, and then I'm going to flip to the other side. It does go through. There it goes. Okay, see, thumbs down. So that heat went right through. So if you are using things on your pages like those photos from the Sprocket, it comes right through. And so it put like that big blue thing onto my picture, which I was kind of bummed about. But anyway, live and learn, right? But a gentle reminder to always check the back, I guess, for myself at least, because I get a little carried away and forgetting. So, oh my gosh. Okay, look at I used that stupid avatar. That's what I got it out for. Okay, so that night, it's, again, it makes me sad, but it is what we're doing, right? So that night was the team call, the team parent night. We're supposed to be in Parents Weekend right now in Charleston. That's where we're supposed to be. and it just didn't happen. So part of Parents Weekend at the college is obviously the team has a parents' night out and senior recognition and all that kind of stuff. Well, we had to do it over Zoom. So it was pretty cool. We had like 83 people on a Zoom call. And anyway, so I'm making a little, on that red dot, on that red square, I'm making kind of a notation about it. So that's me going, hey, on Zoom. My husband and I were both there. And there's, okay, so I don't think I put it on this page. Might have to find it. I found a new podcast that morning. It was really cool. It's called Be Something. So I found that B and I put it on there. It was about mental health and advocating for mental health for, like, specifically for non-professional mental health people. That didn't come out right. For non-professional, like not people in the mental health field, not non-professional mental health people, but people that are interested in mental health and advocating for it and talking about it and all that kind of stuff that aren't professionally in the field. Okay, you get what I'm saying. Anyway, it was a cool podcast. And so I totally subscribed and I was like listening to it on my way to work and all that. So I put that on that page. So, all right, this is my time to say goodbye. I do need to go. I'm going to add a few more things for soccer and whatnot. You guys can kind of see how these pages come together. Again, this was a huge one, you guys. I had to put a bunch of pages together and I'll have to come back and kind of do the journaling later, but I want to get some things down. So I will leave you here. Thanks for watching, you guys, and have a great day.